Okay, I have a knotless box braid here. And honestly, knotless box braids, I think knotless are the easiest braids to do. I think they're easier than doing regular box braids. So I don't know why a lot of people struggle with feeding in the hair because it's not hard. uh, it just depends on the way you braid, whether you braid with your thumbs or your pointer fingers. But both ways, it's easy to feed in the hair. So I'm gonna take this out right quick and show you guys both ways. Okay, and before I start, I usually add in 3 pieces. So I have 3 pieces of hair right here. 3 pieces, they're all the same size. That makes it easy. Nobody got time for be trying to make these pieces small or large and add in some small ones, add in some big ones. No, we don't have time for that. So first, put a little product on there or whatever. Comb it through. Make sure you comb it through. Combing it through is important. We don't want all that stuff sitting on there. Just put a little on there and comb it through. Split this into 3 even pieces, as even as you can get it. I don't need to take no comb and part it. I don't need it to be straight parts because you're not going to see them. So split it into 3. And I like to go left first and then right. And then when I get to this right side, I'm adding in my first piece. So I like to take this piece on my pointer finger like this, grip it, stick my thumb in there. This is just so I have a good grip and it's easy for me to slide my piece in. So I do it like that, and I'm going to put it right around my thumb. And then I'm going to braid around left, right. Back to the right side, I'm putting in my next piece. Around the thumb, just like that. Make sure you keep a good grip. You don't want it sliding out. And as you can see, my hands is really close to the head. You want your hands to be right there touching the scalp. That way it doesn't slide out. So we're going around left and right. And once we get back to the right side, we're adding in our third piece. Right around the thumb again. Make sure you keep a tight grip. I don't want to lift up and loosen up too much. I don't want my pieces to slide. I want to keep a tight grip. So once that's in there, that's the third piece going around. And then I'm just going to braid down. I like using 3 because 3 makes my braid even. As you can see, like 3 will make all the pieces the same size. So as you can see, it's like 2 strands in each piece. So that's going to make my braid even. You want your pieces to be like the same size so you don't get a lumpy, uneven braid. So once you get that in there, you can smooth a little jam on there and then just braid it down however you braid down. You see how even and neat that is with just putting in 3 pieces that are the same size? You almost get like a perfect braid, y'all. Like, that's perfect. Okay, so let me show you the other way with your pointer fingers, which is the same way. You add in the hair the same way. Your finger placement and grip is just a little bit different. So if you, it's like doing cornrows. So most people use cornrow with their pointer fingers. Some people do use their thumbs, but a lot of people use their pointer fingers. So it's going to be the same way. And I'm going to go left side first, then go around to the right. Right side, I'm going to add in my piece. The same way I did before, but this time it's just going around my pointer finger. Like that. Go one at the top, one in the pinch. And go around left, go back around to the right. Once you get to that right side again, you want to add in your next piece. I'm adding them all in back to back every time I get to the right side. And this is just going around my pointer finger like that. And again, I'm keeping a tight grip and keeping my hands like right up touching the head. That way it doesn't slide. And this is my third piece. It's going around that pointer finger. Nice grip. And just braid that. So this is just like I keep my hands right up to the head as if I was doing a braid to the scalp or cornrow. And once I get down a little bit, I'll flip my hands and braid it down. I usually take a little gem on there just to smooth that natural hair with the braid here. And then I braid down. 3 pieces. And look how neat that is, just having 3 pieces to make your braid even. Now, if your braid does get a little bit uneven and you have one piece that's smaller than the other, then you're going to want to just take a little bit of hair off of one and put it off the bigger one and put it with the smaller one. You want to keep them even all the way down. And as you can see, I put those two in there different ways, but the outcome is the same. So that's really all you want, is a neat outcome. So it's different ways to get those braids in there, but we just want to make sure they're coming out very neat. How much for 6 stitch braids and knotless? Well, I don't do a lot of stitch braids. I usually charge like $20 a braid. So 6 would be like $120. And knotless braids, it just depends on the size. So my most popular, I'm gonna say average or whatever, is medium knotless, and I charge $225, and that's for like just the regular length, not butt length or nothing like that. That's kind of my sweet spot. All depends on where you located and stuff. Prices differ, timing differ. It depends on how your timing and everything. I'm not a slow braider. I do medium knotless in like 2.5, 3 hours, and I charge $225. So that's really good pay for me. Some people, they might take 6 hours and they feel like they want to charge more so they can get they like time more. But I could charge more just because I'm fast, and with my speed it's also neat. So I could charge more for convenience because people love to be in and out. That's why I have most of my repeat clients, is because they like, oh, I'm in and out and my braids look good. So yep, that's that. Now I'm gonna show you again. I have a booking site. It's Twisted Pretty Braid Studio.as.me. It's probably in my bio on all my pages. If you go to the booking site, you can just book right through there. Let me see if I can put it in. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even be going live. I don't even know how to do this stuff. Oh wait, here we go. Nope, that ain't even it. Just bouncing this phone around. Yeah, so, oh shoot. Hold on. I did not mean to put that there. Got my phone clipped on. Let's get rid of that. Okay, yeah, so it's Twisted Pretty Braid Studio.as.me. That is my booking site if you are in the, Detroit area and want to come get some of these nice knotless. That's mostly what I do, is knotless braids. I can do them all, but knotless is what makes sense for me, timing and money wise. So I like to do knotless or twists. So let me show you again. With this knotless braid, like I said, I use 3 pieces. 3 pieces, all the same size. And I go left first, and then I go right. And then I add in my piece around my thumb right there, or around my pointer finger, depending on which way I'm braiding. Like I said, I had 2 ways to do this that works the same, depending on your finger placement. Around your thumb, trying to do it where you guys can see. Around the thumb like that. Keep a tight grip. And around the thumb. Just like that. 3 pieces, we get a nice even braid. Then just braid it down. If you want to do one even better, you're going to want to tuck this natural hair. So this is the natural hair, and we just want to take that braid in here and like put it around that natural hair. That's going to make your braid look even neater and last longer, because you don't have to worry about the natural hair frizzing out. So if you take that braid in here and just place it around the natural hair like that. And next time I'll just use a different color so you can see it better. Now, once you get used to braiding, this will come a little bit more naturally. You won't have to be like stopping to put that over, which is going to take you a lot more time. Once you get used to it, you'll kind of just do it. Easy knotless box braid. 2 different ways. This way I'll show you again with the pointer finger way. So I have a so there's a community tab on the YouTube page where you can actually post like questions, comments, or whatever. So if you go to my community tab and let me know what you need help with, then I'll make a video just for you. And also make sure you are subscribed to my channel, because I believe you have to be subscribed to post in the community section. So make sure you subscribe. And whatever braiding lessons that you need, let me know, and I will get that video done for you. So if you do, okay, back to the knotless. If you do cornrows, and you know how you start your corn roll off and you split the beginning of that into 3 pieces like this, and you bam, place your fingers just like that, and you getting ready to go in, that's how we're going to do this knotless. So I like to go left first, but you can go right if you want to, whichever way feels more comfortable for you. Go left, and then I go right, and then I'm adding in a piece. I'm adding them in at the beginning because I just like the way it looks. Some people braid down a few times, and then they have like a little skinny braid at the top. Then they start adding hair in, and it just gets bigger. You know, to each his own. So I'm going left, then I'm going right. Taking my piece. Like I said, I like to have a good grip on it, so I put it over my pointer, grab it, stick my thumb in there. And that just gives me a good tight grip to just slide it right around my finger like that. And I'm going to try to go live every day. I'm trying to get up to my 100K subscribers. So I will be going live doing tutorials, hopefully every day or every other day, until I reach that 100K, y'all. So if y'all are not subscribed, go subscribe. Go share my page. Go share a video. Come on, help me out. Help me reach that 100,000 subscribers. I'm at like 80,000, so I got like 20,000 to go, which is a lot, but it's a little, but it's a lot. Second piece. Right around that pointer finger. Make sure you keep a tight grip. Pull that up to the top of the braid. Keep your fingers right up there to the top of your braid tight. You don't want no pieces sliding out. I ain't trying to do this braid over because the piece slid out. Right around that pointer finger. Don't lift that finger up too much because you don't want to lose your grip. You just kind of want to just slide it in there in between your fingers. And braid down. Y'all must don't got no questions. I don't see no comments popping in or nothing. Where y'all from? And just braid it down like that. 3 pieces gives you a nice even braid. If you put 3 pieces in there, look how neat that is. Because my pieces are even, all 3 of them. If you keep your pieces even and just braid down like with the consistent tension. You don't have to pull. You don't have to be super tight. You don't have to be doing all of that. And you don't want to hurt your hands either. So it doesn't even take all of that to braid. I'm just really doing it lightly. Even if somebody has thick hair that you're trying to get in, you still don't have to do all that crazy tight braiding because eventually your hand's going to feel it. I learned that the hard way. Now that I'm older and I've been braiding for over 20 years, I know, like, yeah, just loosen up your tension on your hands a little bit. Save them. So, yeah, there's your knotless braid. And I will be back doing another live video, probably on a different technique. I don't know. Thank you, Tina. I'll be doing another live video with another technique later or tomorrow or something. But yeah, this was just the easy way to do knotless box braids. Again, go to that community tab and let me know what you need help with, and I'll try to get that video posted. So thank y'all who all jumped in on this live and watched, and I'll check in with y'all later.